Hello and welcome to another day in paradise, and welcome to another edition of the Unapologetic Negropian. In today's video, guys, I just finished off watching this exchange.
Why do you have so much vitriol towards foundational Black American women?
Why are you disrespectful towards women?
Okay, why have you disrespected
You're here
foundational
making
Black?
fun.
Okay, you're gonna shut your little musty mouth, and you're gonna show respect. Because y'all sit up here in your little bullshit rooms that nobody is in. You're trying to get me to come over to your room, and I'm not giving you clout. I've clowned you enough, and I'm not giving your room clout. That's why you're over here. So you're going to shut that mouth, and you're going to listen. Why are you so disrespectful to foundational Black American women?
I'm going to answer right now.
You better answer.
I'm one y'all's cousin. If I see you in Detroit, I'm going to fucking...
Okay, first of all, you're not going to do anything. Sir, please don't try to be gangster. I am not scared of a Somalian pirate-looking dude. I swear to God, nobody that skinny is going to...
We're going to see, Tariq. Continue talking.
Okay.
These
now,
spaces are going to cost you something soon.
Okay,
Real soon.
You're going to do
You're
so.
making fun of Africans. We know where you live.
No, I'm talking
You're
about...
in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? We don't
I'm
play
talking-
that shit.
What do you...
Get away with being racist to white people, but...
Okay, shut your little skinny, hungry mouth, sir. Okay, let's not talk tough. If you're so gangster, what's the name of your gang? Tell me the name of your gang. All right, if you're so gangster, let me know. The Poverty Pyrus, what's the name of your gang, sir? I'm not afraid of the Poverty Pyrus.
Continue making these spaces. It's going to bite you in the ass real soon.
Just like a hyena bit you in your ass and you had to leave your homeland, sir.
I asked myself, why? Why does this resentment between West Africans and East Africans exist? The animosity between the two sides of this vast continent. We don't know where it comes from. And I have a sneaky, suspicious feeling of where it comes from. I think I know why it is targeted mainly toward African Americans in America. I want to discuss that with you tonight, guys, because I don't know why it's bothering me. I do have a video to post tonight, but I really want to get this. I want to speak to you guys about it. First, please like, subscribe, share, click the bell notification. Please consider supporting the channel on our Patreon. Link in the description. And I invite you to please follow the Oversight channel, the channel that is there to help you to invest on the African continent, both safely and securely. Link also in the description. So guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my experience with East Africans, right? I dated one. I dated a Somalian. Lovely girl. But I didn't know there was any problems. I didn't think there was any problems between those East Africans and West Africans. And perhaps there isn't. Perhaps there isn't. But I'm going to tell you another story. There was a story of me working with a young lady. I forgot her name now, but she used to work with me. And she is Kenyan. And then one day, it just flew out of her mouth. I hate Nigerians. I'm like, okay, why are you telling me for? And why are you saying it out so loud, like you're proud of it? It was so weird that this woman had this hate. And you know what? It's so weird because I don't even want to say this, but I've said this before. She was one of the ugliest. No, I can't say that. She looked like an. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you're my skin complexion, right? You've run away from your country. You've escaped, and now you're over here trying to, belittle other nations. Why? Why do you feel like you are better than other people from other nations for when you have nothing to back yourself up with that same thing. I just couldn't understand where it or why it was being said. Couldn't understand it. You know, in America, where if you hear tariqnasheed speaking like that, that doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me when it comes from his mouth particularly, but these are the type of words that African Americans had, you know, and used to use towards those people who were freshly from the African continent. I think I spoke about this before, but these were the types of words that we all had sort of come to know Americans, African Americans specifically, when it came to them rejecting continental Africans from their communities because they were different, especially in the early days when they first started coming in the early 1990s. You know, so I can understand to that degree why there would be some resentment towards African Americans specifically. I can't understand why we would think that. I can't understand why this Somalian man would think that he is somehow better than a African American man, or, you know, a foundational Black American. I can't understand that. You know, just if I can sit down and list off the top of my head 10 achievements like this. I can easily do that off the top of my head that Black Americans have done and have given to this world to make all our world a better place. Elevators, right? Escalators, right? You know, you could sewing machines, the machines that probably sewed this. All these types of gifts that these African Americans have given to the world. I could name a lot more, guys, if I wanted to, that I could name, but I couldn't think of one thing a Somalian has given to this world. I can't think of one thing. If I have Somalian viewers, please tell us what you've given to us in this that's made, you know, that's been a game changer in this world. I would love to hear it. I'm not putting you down. I'm not trying to blaze you, but for some reason, there seems to be a lot of people who are proud of their heritage, proud of their history, proud of being who they are, but they have very little to show for it. Now, I'm not trying to put you down once again. What I'm trying to say is, I think that you get a lot of people in these communities, in these societies, and these communities and societies are pretty closed off, aren't they? I'm not sure if you have, I think they do, right? They have Somalian and Ethiopian communities in the United States, and they're pretty closed off. They don't generally tend to mix with other people, especially with other Black people, right? They tend to stick in their own little cliques within their community. I think that there is no problem when they do this. I think it's actually good for you to keep that culture, keep it inside your community, so you don't have to continuously run back to Ethiopia or Somalia, or, you know, you don't have to keep going back there in order to teach your kids about Somalian food, about Somalian heritage. They won't get lost. And I'm telling you this from the point of view of a Jamaican who has gone, you know, who was born and raised in the UK. And, you know, although I feel Jamaican, you know, I won't just sporadically start speaking patois. Unless someone's speaking patois to me, I won't do it. I don't think in patois. You've also got this Somalian trying to be racist. And I think I know where this comes from. And I think this is cultural when it comes to Somalia. I think they genuinely believe, because they are ethnically Arabs, aren't they? You get some Somalians who call themselves ethnically Arabs. And at one point, they wanted to get rid of all those people who are ethnically Black, just like North Sudan and South Sudan did, which eventually ended up fragmenting the country into two, right? North Sudan, South Sudan. You have these people who genuinely believe and think that they are different. This hate should not exist between us. We are literally from the same continent. Guys, I know that we're different. There are many different races in Africa. And I think a lot of us diasporans just don't get it. We don't understand that, hey, there are many different races, and within those races you have these different cultures and different tribes, and these people don't like that people for whatever reason. You know, it's just, we have people running around with an irrational hate for other people, for people you don't even know. So why do you feel the need to act this way? Guys, I'm sorry, I had to get that rant out. I had to get it out. So guys, you know, tell me what you think, okay? It'd be really good to hear your opinion on this. I don't even know what else to say. All I can say is that I love you all, and I hope that we can make peace. Until the next time, please think twice, Torah a bit.